So we just had the amazing second show with midwife Chavah BenZion. She is just amazing. She's so full of knowledge. She's so full of experience and wisdom. I'm really excited that she came on the show and is just sharing that with us. It's absolutely amazing. So we were talking a lot about postpartum, and it's an amazing time. It's an amazing time after you have your baby. Those of you who have had a baby already, it's a beautiful time. Sometimes, though, we can remember the postpartum time. I'm sure you've heard of postpartum depression. Who has not heard of postpartum depression today? Who has not heard of the baby blues, right? And it's too bad. It's too bad. I want to change that because the hormones that we have, the way our bodies are made to have babies, makes that postpartum time something so special. That is a very special bonding time between you and your baby, between you and your husband, for the family to come together and sort of just nest and snuggle in together. I'm talking about the first month, sometimes even 2 months, or more of an introspective time. Okay, so the question is, how do we make this a special time and not a worrisome or depressing time? So we're going to talk about a few things that maybe will help. Maybe will help you. Okay. So one of those things is just changing our attitude. Okay. After birth, we have the hormones that make us more sensitive. They make us more aware of danger. We don't want our baby taken away from us. Obviously, sometimes a person is exhausted. With one of my babies, I was really tired because I went into labor very exhausted. I overdid things. I had that nesting feeling and that superwoman feeling and that feeling of the baby's never going to come because I was post-date. I actually probably was not, but I had been nursing when I got pregnant. So my dates were off and I thought I was post-dates. Looking at the baby afterwards, I probably was not at all. So I was really tired and I really just wanted somebody else to take the baby and have a nap. And Baruch Hashem, I was able to do that. So, but normally, you don't want your baby taken away, especially if you're in a hospital situation. Sometimes you're like, I don't want the baby going down in the sterile cart into the brightly lit nursery. I want my baby next to me. That is normal. If you think about it, our body, our goof, is just, it's like an animal goof, right? Our neshama and our nefesh, that makes us human, that makes us special. But the body is given hormones, and just like any animal in nature, a mother wants to be with her baby. Otherwise, baby mammals would be dying everywhere. Okay, if a puppy gives birth, that dog is going to. If a dog gives birth to puppies, right? She's gonna protect them with her life. Have you ever gone near the garbage cans here in Israel and there was baby cat and a mommy cat there? You better be careful because the mommy cat is not going to want you anywhere near her baby. So a lot of this bonding comes from hormones. In fact, there are people who have had surgeries or have a hormone imbalance or have had a brain surgery, which can affect the mothering instinct. These things are very basic and they could actually be changed with chemicals or with surgery and probing, okay? So we shouldn't take them for granted. It's an amazing thing that our bodies work well and they want to bond with their baby. They want to be protected. They want to be safe and supported and nourished, okay? So when those things are out of balance, we can get sad. And what can lead to the sadness is the feeling of something's wrong with me. Instead of saying, oh, I'm sad because the nurse took my baby away from me for testing, that's normal. I should be sad. How can I fix this? Or I'm going to be sad until I get my baby back, right? We may say to ourselves, what's wrong with me? Everybody else seems fine. Why am I wanting my baby back so badly that I have this terrible longing? Or why am I feeling like I'm going to cry because, the food burned? Why am I so sensitive? If we know that this postpartum time, we're sensitive. We are supposed to be sensitive so that we can be aware of our environment, so we can protect our child. Okay? If you have a lion in the forest, that mother lion needs to know who else is around. Okay? Is there anyone, or especially if you have a smaller mammal, right? Like a human, if I gave birth in the forest, I need to be aware if there's a lion, if there's a fox, if there's a snake. I need to keep my baby close to me, and I need to be aware of everything else. A little rustle, I need to check it out and worry about it and make sure it's not a predator, because my baby's helpless. And I'm also in a much more delicate situation. I can't just fight or run, right? I need to be more sensitive. And that is a good thing, okay? I also need to be protected. I read something so beautiful that when elephants give birth, the pride, I think no, pride is lions. The group of elephants, whatever it's called, will make a circle around the mommy elephant that's in labor, and they will sway with her and they'll caress her with their trunks. And after birth, she's protected. All right. So if we can gather a tribe around us and give ourselves the permission to be protected, to allow others to protect us. I'm just talking about postpartum after birth, honey. So you might want to pass by quickly. My husband's just passing by. Might want to pass by quickly because you probably don't want to hear about post-birth things. It's not disgusting. It's just girly. Go away. Go away. So anyways, if we if we can give ourselves permission, not just permission, but saying you're supposed to be sensitive. You are amazing that you are sensitive right now. Your baby blues, you're feeling sad about something, that's a good thing. That means you are in tune with the time period. This is the time for you to be more sensitive. This is the time period for you to cry more easily. Gather your tribe around you. Have them make soup. Have them bring you gifts. Have them do your laundry. Allow yourself to cry if you need to. When you nurse your baby, you get this rush of hormones that is very, very soothing. It's very relaxing. And it makes you just want to melt and be feminine. Women in history, and many times we were more feminine, and there's been obviously recently a huge are you back? Keep going. Go back to where you were. Go back to your office. my my husband does not like hearing about girl talk. So um oh yes, okay. So with modern times, right? We're like, okay, I can do everything. I can do anything a boy can do, anything a man can do. We can do better. And there is some truth to that. It is. But now that we've established that, we need to work a little bit to reclaim our femininity, because if if we don't allow ourselves that space, then we're sort of fighting against our nature. It's not a happy place to be, right? I just gave birth. Yeah, I am sensitive. Yes, I might cry. Yes, when you're pregnant, and you see, let's say, a movie and there is a baby in it or something, you just start crying. You just start crying, and that's good. That's normal. Just go with it and be happy that you are in tune with the time period. When we have sadness postpartum, when we have sensitivity postpartum, it's normal. It's normal. Just be soft, soften yourself, relax, know that this is a good thing. Okay? This is a really good thing. Allow yourself that time to bond. Allow yourself that time to be sappy and to be just who you really want to be. Tell yourself, kol hakavod. You did a great job being sensitive today. Hug your baby and just appreciate that time period because it passes quickly and we go back out into the world eventually at some point, even years down the road. Sometimes today I have it, my youngest baby is turning 9 next week. She'll be 9. And it's been a long time since I was in that emotional, just new mommy place with a nice cuddly little baby. She's still very cuddly, but it's not the same, not the same thing. And sometimes I tell myself, hey, you're too much in the world. You're too out there. Okay, you're too strong. Tone it down a little bit and remember those hormones that just make us so sensitive. They're actually a really good thing. So I want you to have a great day and give yourself a hug and give yourself a pat on the back and remember that I love you. Goodbye.